Now, following the tragic death of her brother Ben in a vicious knife crime attack in June 2008, actress Brooke Kinsella has rarely been out of the limelight, especially for her continuing campaign to change knife crime law.
Well, I'm pleased to say that Brooke is back on our screens this week, but for very different reasons, because she's starring in a new BBC drama. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
How are you? Well, we'll chat about the drama in a second. Let's first of all cover what you were doing this morning.
Yes, yeah, very exciting actually. I've just had a quick dash from there to here. We've launched a campaign today called Count Me In, and it's basically it's part of Families United, which is a group of families that have suffered loss like I have, and they've come together and they want to make a difference. The Home Office are helping, Department of Schools, Family, Children. I never get that the right way round. Everybody's helping, and this campaign, we're going up and down the country today into schools, talking to children and putting the campaign in their hands, and we're asking the kids to sign up on a group on Facebook, also on a website, and make a pledge that they won't carry a knife or any other weapon.
We'll put all of those details on our,
brilliant,
on our website.
thank you.
Because you were with the Prime Minister this morning,
I
weren't
was,
you?
yeah, Mr Gordon Brown came along and it was brilliant, and we had a big group discussion with the kids, and the kids told him exactly what they thought needed to be done and the changes, and he listened, and it was really nice to get their input. You know, they're kind of discounted, a lot of the kids nowadays, and it's really nice that they had a chance to speak out.
Your endless campaigning has made such a huge difference with Ben's law, and I think the Prime Minister even joked that you should have a bed at number 10.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for one, and to be able to get out parking tickets, but, you know, that's not happening either yet. All my work, no rewards.
How much has this helped you, and personally and as a family, to overcome this terrible tragedy that struck you all?
Well, keeping busy is great for me. That's the way that I deal with things. It might not be the best way, but it's good for me. But yeah, as a family, we don't want this to happen to anybody else. You know, it's heartbreaking. We can never put into words the pain that it causes, and we just want to do our best so that no other families have to go through that. And things like Ben's law and the amount of awareness that now has kind of generated from campaigning is amazing.
How difficult was it for you to get back into acting? Have you done it? Sort of given yourself a period of time and said, I don't want to work, right now I'm ready to go back?
I found it really hard, not only because I was always busy doing this and I was very passionate about campaigning, but I was a little bit scared. Part of me didn't care enough anymore. It felt quite shallow. It felt, you know, I don't want to go for an audition and cry because I don't get it, because I know that there's more important things in life now. But I was a bit scared. I felt a bit rusty. I just felt, you know, whatever talent I might have had, I've probably lost. And I did a bit of theatre, which was brilliant in keeping me busy, but to go back on mainstream TV was tough, scary.
Yeah. So this is missing. It's on BBC One at 2:15.
Today, yes.
Today, yeah. And what was it like that first day when you went on set? Because, I mean, this has been a long time since you've actually done something like this. So were you nervous?
I was petrified. And the reason I did do this is I thought the story was great. The character that I get to play, I won't give too much away, but it's brilliant. It's very emotional, and I did have to kind of call on experiences that I'd been through to get through the part. But the story was great. The series is great. You know, Pauline Quirk is amazing. She's just the most loveliest woman. The guest stars in this series is brilliant. The stories, and, you know, you've got people like Kim Metcalfe, Gary Lucy, Lee Turnbull, so many different people coming in and doing some great stories, and it's just really exciting, and I was really pleased to be a part of it.
We'll talk about your character in a second, tell us who she is, but let's have a look at a clip.
Leanne,
Any news?
did you know that Jade had a passport?
No.
Marcus applied for one in her name.
Oh my God, he was right. Ben was right. All those things he said about Marcus.
What things?
That I couldn't trust him, that he was irresponsible. I thought he was just jealous, but he was right.
Sarge, can I have a word? The check's threw something up. Amy's just spoken to Dover Royal General. Jade was seen in A&E within the last hour.
Oh, get over there.
What's up? What's going on?
So who is Leanne Bell?
Well, when I got the script through, it said a 27-year-old young lady with a daughter, and I was just like, in my head, I'm still 16, so I thought, I've got no chance of getting this. She's basically a young mum. She has a 7-year-old daughter, and her daughter is her life. And in this episode, again, I won't give too much away, but her daughter goes missing, and she doesn't know what's happened, if she's going to be found. She doesn't know where she's gone, who's done it, and it was heartbreaking. It was a really heartbreaking story, and as I said, I had to use a lot of kind of experience. I made that decision to do that, though. That was, my call, and it helped. It was kind of like therapy in a really weird way.
It's funny how that often happens, isn't it, actually?
Yeah, yeah.
By sort of getting it out there, it's sort of cathartic.
It did help, but it's a brilliant story, and I loved every minute of it.
You've worked with Pauline Quirk before?
I have, when I was 15,
Yeah.
not much taller, but a lot younger, yeah. So, yeah, she's brilliant.
Well, there is a link there because Linda Robson, who
second
is
mum.
who's a second mum, and has been also very important with your campaign.
Yeah, she is. I mean, she's a patron of the Brooke Kinsella Trust. From day one, she's been there, her and her family, behind us every step of the way, and has done a lot of awareness and campaigning herself. And yeah, it's just always there for us personally. Anyway, again, she is my second mum, and I love her to bits. And
well, you wrote Why Ben, which is a very powerful book. And is that something that you'd like to do some more?
Definitely, I am looking into the possibility of doing some more writing. I've done it for quite a few years, and what I'd also like to do is, it's part of the whole Families United campaign as well, is reaching out to families that have been through what my family have, but haven't had the chance to speak out or get, you know, the attention that we have, which I feel they deserve, and they may feel scared and isolated. And I'd like to look into maybe if they have a story to tell, writing their story or helping them write it in the way that I wrote Ben. So lots of ideas for the future, but it's reaching out to those families that's most important.
Oh, well done you. We'll put all of the details for the work that
you.
you're doing on our website, so it's easy to find. Point everybody in the right direction. And Missing is 2:15 on BBC One today.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
I'm
lovely to
scared
have you
now.
back. Thank you. Good luck with the campaign this week.
you.
Right, that's it for today.